What is IOTA? IOTA is a distributed ledger designed to record and execute transactions between machines and devices in the Internet of Things ecosystem. The ledger uses a cryptocurrency called MIOTA to account for transactions in its network. IOTA's key innovation is Tangle, a system of nodes used for confirming transactions. IOTA claims that Tangle is faster and more efficient than typical blockchains used in cryptocurrencies. The IOTA Foundation, the non-profit foundation responsible for the ledger, has inked agreements with prominent companies, such as Bosch and Volkswagen, to extend the platform's utility among connected devices. IOTA is a distributed ledger developed to handle transactions between connected devices in the IoT ecosystem, and its cryptocurrency is known as MIOTA. It began life as a hardware project whose goal was to design low-cost general-purpose processors. It aims to solve key scalability and performance issues with Bitcoin by replacing its blockchain with Tangle, a system of nodes in which each new transaction confirms two previous transactions. IOTA has its own set of scaling problems, and some aspects of this cryptocurrency were vulnerable to hacks. Although IOTA's market capitalization was still down substantially from its 2017 highs, this cryptocurrency's fortunes showed signs of improving by late 2020. Billions of devices were connected to the Internet by 2020. Within this Internet of Things ecosystem, devices can exchange data and payment information with multiple other devices in transactions conducted throughout the day. IOTA intends to become the standard mode of conducting transactions on devices. Its founders have described the ledger as a public permissionless backbone for the Internet of Things that enables interoperability between multiple devices. In simple terms, this means that it will enable transactions between connected devices, and anyone will be able to access it. IOTA's founders claim that it solves multiple problems plaguing cryptocurrencies that are developed on standard blockchains. These problems include the centralization of mining to a specific group, low network speeds, and scalability. For cryptocurrencies, scalability refers to the problem of increasing the number of transactions processed by a blockchain without affecting other metrics. Those problems are primarily caused due to a backlog of transactions on Bitcoin's blockchain. The backlog itself is due to a variety of reasons, from small block sizes to the difficulty of puzzles that miners must solve to earn the cryptocurrency as a reward. IOTA solves these problems by reconfiguring the blockchain architecture into Tangle, a new way of organizing data and confirming transactions. History of IOTA. Sergey Ivancheglo, Sergey Popov, David Sonstebo, and Dominic Schiner, who joined later, together co-founded IOTA. The project was announced in October 2015 through a post announcing a token sale in an online Bitcoin forum. The roots of IOTA go back to the Gin project. That project aimed to develop ternary hardware, or low-cost and energy-efficient hardware, primarily general-purpose processors, for use in the IoT ecosystem. Gin held a crowd sale for its tokens in September 2014. Approximately 100,000 tokens were sold during the crowd sale, amounting to collections of $250,000. The Jin tokens were soon in hot water because they were marketed as profit-sharing tokens, which might be seen as security tokens. Initial coin offerings were still gaining traction at that time, and there was no clarity about their regulatory status. In 2015, Jin was rebranded as Iota, and another token sale was held. The tokens were marketed as utility tokens this time around. Jin token holders could exchange their tokens at equivalency in the new system. According to Davidson Stebo, Iota was spawned due to the Jin project. It only makes sense first to introduce Iota and then Jin afterwards, he said. The Genesis transaction for Iota was an address with a balance that contained all MIOTA, its cryptocurrency, that will ever be mined. But reports state that a snapshot of the Genesis transaction is yet to be found online. These tokens were dispersed to other founder addresses. The total number of MIOTAs planned to be in existence is 27 quadrillion. According to Iota's founders, the total number of MIOTAs fits in nicely with the maximum allowable integer value in JavaScript, a programming language. Within 3 months of its debut on cryptocurrency markets, MIOTA reached a peak valuation of $14.5 billion during the 2016 to 2017 bull market. However, its value later crashed along with most other cryptocurrencies.